So we're going to look at factoring trinomials. A trinomial is a polynomial or an expression that has three different terms, essentially three terms that aren't alike. Tri meaning three. When we're factoring a trinomial, we're usually looking at something that's a quadratic. Any polynomial that the highest degree of the variable is 2 is a quadratic. We talked about that. Essentially, it makes a parabola shape, whether it's up or downwards. We're going to work on factoring these. Now, what we first have to get used to is determining, and this is kind of like our parent function, this is our a, b, and c, which of these numbers stand for those variables. So, in this case, what is our c number? Positive 33. Good. What's our b? Negative 14. What's our a? That's right. If nothing's there, our a is 1. Today we're going to focus on factoring when the a value is 1. When the a value is 1, there's a very quick way we can go about doing this. We're going to be looking for two numbers that multiply to c and add to b. So what we mean by that is two numbers, we don't know what they are, that when we multiply them together are equal to our c value, and those same two numbers, when added together, equal our b value. So in our case, what is our c value? 33.
How do you know that? Oh, I see it. It's on the tower.
And what is our b value? That's good. Negative 14. I need two numbers that multiply together and equal 33. So we've got to go through some factors of 33. What about 1 and 33? Do they add together to make negative 14?
No.
No. Even if I make them negative?
No.
Still doesn't work. Okay? Does 2 go into 3?
No.
No. What about 3? 3 times what? Okay. 3 plus 11 equal negative 14.
No.
Ah, that's right. What if
Two negatives make a positive.
it's negative 3 and negative 11? Do they equal negative 14?
No.
They don't?
Two negatives make a positive.
No, they add up to negative 14. Now,
Oh, I see.
when we multiply negative 3 times negative 11, we do get positive 33. So those two numbers work for what we need to do here. Negative 3 and negative 11. Negative 3 and negative 11 work. So once we've determined what these values are, these two numbers, we put it into a factored form. And our factored form is essentially two sets of brackets. The first term in each bracket is just going to be x. The second term in each of the brackets is going to be one of the values we found for factors. So negative 3 goes into one of them, and negative 11 goes into the other. Okay, our second example, we want to relate it to our parent function. So remember, we have a x squared plus bx plus c. Okay. Relate our values. What value is c here? 20. What is b? 14. And what is a?
2.
2. Okay. Now what we just learned, we said won't work with 2. But the first step, or the first thing we always want to do is check for a common factor. Can I take a common factor out of all three of these?
Yes.
What is it?
2.
2, that's right. Okay, so let's set this up and do common factoring first. We know that we can take the value of 2 out of each of these. So we're going to divide each of them by 2. Now I've written the 2 preemptively. You know what? I won't put it down. Just so not to confuse you guys. Minus 14x plus 20. We're going to take the common factor of 2 out.
Divide them all by 2.
First, yeah. So we're left with y is equal to 2. And what do we get down here? X squared minus 7x plus 10. Good.
Wouldn't that be 1?
Okay. We're not done now, though. Let's take a look at this. Now our a value is 1. Let's see if we can find two values that multiply to our c and our b. Notice that our c and our b have changed. Our c value is now 10. So we need two values that multiply to 10. And those same two values need to add to negative 7. What two numbers?
Oh, I know.
What are they, Neil?
Negative 5 and 2.
What are they?
Negative 5 and negative 2.
Just 2 and 5?
Yeah. Or negative.
Negative.
Good.
Choose any two numbers.
No, not any two numbers. The two numbers have to fulfill this. Okay? So we look for factors of 10. I could have used 1 and 10, They would have multiplied to 10, but they would not add to negative 7.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So now that we've done this, our 2 still has to come down. We have to keep 2 outside the brackets. We set up our 2 brackets again. What's the first term in each of the brackets?
X.
That's right. And what will be the second term in each of the brackets?
5, -2, and -5.
Yeah. It doesn't matter the order for now. -2
For now.
and -5. For now.